you just got married, right? But why did you decide? Because you were with your girlfriend you've been together like 12 years, right?
We've been together 12 years, and our daughter is 11, and we did it for her, really, because after a while, why aren't my mommy and daddy married after, 12 years?
Yeah.
And the reason I didn't want to was because my marriages were always very short, and I don't like to try to fix things that aren't broken.
Absolutely.
And so I said, look, I got a pretty bad record, and we're doing fine.
Mm-hmm. Why do we want to jinx
12
this?
years, yeah. But we finally did it, and we did it in the front yard.
Oh.
And I know, right?
No, I love that.
Yeah.
Billy Bob Thornton, the man who stole our hearts as the foul-mouthed Willie in Bad Santa, has been on a romantic roller coaster that rivals any Hollywood script. Get ready for a whirlwind tour through the romantic history of one of Tinseltown's most intriguing actors. A pattern emerges.
I've had several marriages.
Yes, but did you not have a bachelor party for each one of the marriages?
It was kind of all a bachelor party. I had a bachelor party from like 1974 till about 2 weeks ago.
Billy Bob Thornton's journey through love and marriage began in 1978 when he tied the knot with his first wife, Melissa Lee Gatlin. This union, like many of Thornton's subsequent marriages, was short-lived, only lasting 2 years. The couple welcomed a daughter, Amanda, but their relationship ultimately ended in divorce in 1980. Gatlin cited incompatibility and adultery on his part in the divorce petition, setting a precedent for Thornton's tumultuous love life. This early experience with marriage and fatherhood shaped Thornton's approach to relationships for years to come. Following his first marriage, he embarked on a series of relationships that seemed to follow a similar pattern. In 1986, he married actress Toni Lawrence, but their union was even shorter than his first, ending in separation after just 1 year and divorce in 1988. Lawrence later described Thornton as really talented but very troubled, hinting at the complexities that would come to define his romantic entanglements. This period coincided with Thornton's early struggles in Hollywood, as he tried to establish himself as an actor and filmmaker. The 1990s saw Thornton continuing his pattern of brief marriages. In 1990, he wed actress Cinda Williams, whom he had cast in his writing debut, One False Move. This marriage lasted until 1992, with Thornton later reflecting, "We were just friends. We had no business being married." It seemed that Thornton was struggling to find the right balance between his personal life and his burgeoning career in Hollywood. The early 90s marked a turning point in his career, with critically acclaimed performances in films like Sling Blade, which he also wrote and directed. But this success seemed to come at the cost of stability in his personal life. In 1993, Thornton married for the fourth time, this time to Playboy model Pietra Dawn Cherniak. This marriage lasted longer than his previous ones, enduring until 1997, and resulted in the birth of 2 sons. However, the end of the relationship was particularly acrimonious, with Cherniak accusing Thornton of spousal abuse, sometimes allegedly in front of their children. These allegations cast a shadow over Thornton's public image and highlighted the tumultuous nature of his personal life. The divorce proceedings were highly publicized, further complicating Thornton's already complex romantic history. The Angelina Jolie Era.
So this movie is a lot of action, a lot of romance, a lot of sex appeal. What's the most exciting thing you guys have ever done in a car, individually or together?
I think it was today. My favorite one in a car was today, just before we got here. What is this, MTV? You want me to be honest with you? We f***ed in the car on the way here.
It was the most exciting thing.
Yeah, every time it is.
Perhaps the most famous chapter in his romantic history began in 2000 when he married actress Angelina Jolie. This union captured the public's imagination like none of his previous relationships had. Thornton and Jolie had met on the set of Pushing Tin in 1999, and their whirlwind romance quickly became the talk of Hollywood. Their relationship was notable not just for its intensity, but also for the controversy surrounding its beginning, as Thornton was reportedly engaged to actress Laura Dern when he began seeing Jolie. The marriage was notable not only for the couple's 20-year age difference, but also for their eccentric displays of affection. One of the most infamous aspects of the relationship was the rumor that they wore vials of each other's blood around their necks. Thornton later clarified that these were actually small lockets containing just a single drop of blood, but the image had already captured the public's imagination. The couple's red carpet appearances and public declarations of love became regular fodder for tabloids and entertainment news. Despite the intensity of the relationship, Thornton and Jolie's marriage was not destined to last. They separated in 2002 and finalized their divorce in 2003. In later interviews, Thornton reflected on the relationship with a mix of fondness and regret. He noted that their different lifestyles played a significant role in their split, describing Jolie's as a global lifestyle and his as an agoraphobic lifestyle. This period of his career and life was marked by intense media scrutiny, which seemed to take a toll on both. The aftermath of his marriage to Jolie seemed to mark a turning point for Thornton. In interviews, he began to express a more cautious attitude towards marriage, suggesting he might never tie the knot again. He told HuffPost Live in 2014, quote, "Maybe there's something about the official nature of it. Maybe it's once there's a paper signed or a door seems closed, then I turn into more of a caged lion or something." Finding stability. Just when it seemed that Billy Bob Thornton had sworn off marriage for good, life had other plans. In 2003, shortly after his divorce from Jolie, Thornton began a relationship with makeup effects crew member Connie Angland. This relationship marked a significant departure from Thornton's previous pattern of whirlwind romances and short-lived marriages. The beginning of their relationship coincided with a quieter period in Thornton's career as he took on more character-driven roles in indie films and television. Thornton and Angland met on the set of Bad Santa, where Angland was working behind the scenes. Unlike his previous relationships, which had often been with high-profile actresses, Angland's work in the film industry was decidedly low-key. This change of pace seemed to suit Thornton, who had previously expressed discomfort with the celebrity lifestyle. Their shared background in the film industry provided a common ground, but without the intense spotlight that had accompanied Thornton's previous relationships. The couple welcomed a daughter, Bella, in 2004, adding to Thornton's growing family. Despite the stability of the relationship, Thornton remained hesitant about marriage. In a 2008 interview with Maxim, he explained his reluctance, saying, quote, "I told Connie I didn't want to put her through that. We do fine. We've been together for 4 years now. We have a child together. If we get married, then the press will start calling her number 6. This hesitation reflected Thornton's wariness of the institution of marriage given his past experiences. However, after more than a decade together, the two surprised everyone by tying the knot in a private ceremony at their LA home, October 22, 2014. The wedding was kept so quiet, it wasn't until February of the following year that the public learned of their nuptials. Thornton later revealed on The Late Late Show with James Corden that they had deliberately kept the wedding low-key to avoid paparazzi and press attention. The decision to marry, according to Thornton, was primarily for their daughter Bella's benefit. He explained, quote, "We did it for her, really, because after a while it was like, why aren't mommy and daddy married after 12 years? This thoughtful approach to their relationship and family life seemed to indicate a new maturity in Thornton's approach to love and commitment. A perfect match.
Connie, my wife, she really wanted us to have that because it keeps me at home. Also, I don't have to drive all the way to the Sunset Marquee when she kicks me out. I can just, go down the hill to the recording.
What sets Thornton's relationship with Angland apart from his previous marriages? According to those close to the couple, it's their shared lifestyle and compatible personalities. In a 2016 GQ profile, it was noted that, quote, "Connie is far more his speed. She's a homebody just like him, and Bella is homeschooled. So when Billy's not working, he gets to be at the house with them." This compatibility extends to their professional lives as well. While Angland has stepped back from her work in the film industry, her background gives her an understanding of Thornton's career that his previous partners may not have had. Thornton has spoken about trying to strike a balance between his artistic passions and his family life, saying, quote, "I mean, if you can do one each year, I can make a record and go on tour. If I can make one movie and one TV thing, then that seems pretty good, And I've got kids to take care of, so, why not?" Now it's time to hear from you. What do you think is the key to Billy Bob Thornton and Connie Angland's successful relationship? Let us know in the comments section below.